Hey everybody, I'm Lance Janes and thanks for watching Higher Living. Today I want to talk about a topic that I struggle with most of my life. And not that I don't have my moments too, but it's taken me a while to get there. And it's part of the journey to becoming yourself and loving yourself. And that is learning to forgive yourself and forgive the old version of you. And the reason I say the old version of you is while we're still that same person that maybe had made that mistake in the past, had fucked up, had done something wrong to someone else, it's very difficult for us to be present and to experience bliss and happiness because we can't move past something that we did. And one of the things that I've learned, and it kind of dawned on me a few years ago when I was coaching someone, is that we're not that person anymore. Were you that person? Sure. But to beat yourself up about a mistake that you made in your past, even if it was an hour ago, it's still in the past. It's not happening right now. And, unfortunately, sometimes we do things that impact other people. I mean, I know people, the particular person I was coaching, had been in a rough situation and a fight with a partner and was pregnant and had an accident and lost the baby and spent years and years and years beating themselves up about that. And as long as we hold on to the past and the things that we've done, we can't escape that. And the reason I say the old version of you, because you're not that person anymore. Think about it. If you were to pull out a pair of jeans from if you're going through your parents' house, your old clothes, and you pulled out a pair of jeans that you wore as a kid, maybe a teenager, probably wouldn't fit so well right now. I know mine wouldn't. But that was you. Those were your clothes, But you're not that version of you anymore. And to learn to love yourself, a big part of that is learning to forgive yourself. We all have done things that we regret. We've all made mistakes in life, and we've all wronged other people. We've acted out. Hurt people hurt, and everybody hurts. Every single person out there is carrying around some kind of a burden. And a lot of times, as opposed to us dealing with our own problems and our own truth and our own authenticity, it's much easier for us to lash out, to hurt someone else, and to do something. But as long as we're reliving that memory in our past, there's no escape possible. There's no way to move forward. And the only time you're going to be happy is now. You're not going to reach happiness and fulfillment down the road. It only happens right now, just like the rest of life. Let's take an example. Your baby used to shit your pants. Are you ashamed of that now? No, you're not. That was that version of you. You didn't know any better. And the same goes for the things that you've done that you regret. We all do the best that we can do with the information we have at that moment in life. And another powerful thing about regret is that if you regret something, that's good. You see that as a blessing. Because if you didn't regret it, you'd likely still be doing that action or harming someone else or doing something along those lines repetitively. And learning to love and accept yourself and become your true self requires you to let that go. You have to forgive that old version of yourself. So that person I was coaching that had spent probably 20, 25 years regretting what had happened in their life and losing that baby and the emotions of the moment. And they just played it over and over like, oh God, I wish I could go back. I wish I could have done this differently. That's what we say. We wish we could have done something differently. Isn't that a sign that you would never do it again? Focus on the fact that you learned from that growth, that you're a better person for it and you wouldn't do it again. And I think when I was coaching this person, it just kind of dawned on me. I said, tell you what, it was over a video call, and I said, go get that 19-year-old version of yourself and bring him here. Go get that version of you. I want to talk to them, not you. Go get that person. So keep that in mind when you're beating yourself up about a mistake. Go look in the mirror. Can you see that younger version of you? Can you see that person? No, you can't. We evolve, we change. And to make a mistake is absolutely part of life. That's how we grow. but you have to learn to forgive yourself. You're not that person anymore. And to love yourself and to find that peace and freedom and fulfillment, you gotta give it up. Lay that burden down. You deserve to be happier. You deserve to be free. And if you've done something wrong and you're beating yourself up about it or self-medicating with drugs or alcohol, it's at the root of so much addiction is regret and self-loathing. Learn to forgive yourself. You did the best you could do in that situation. And if you regret it, that shows that you wouldn't do it again. I hope this helps. We all struggle with this. We're here to love everyone else, but we have to love ourselves. And part of loving ourselves is learning to forgive ourselves and our mistakes, our transgressions, our wrongdoings. If you didn't regret it, you'd still be doing it. Pat yourself on the back, pick yourself up, get back to now, because life happens now. It doesn't happen in the past. It's not happening in the future. It only happens right now. Learn to love yourself. Cut yourself some slack. You deserve it. Thanks, everybody. Have a happy now, because you can't be happy yesterday and you can't be happy tomorrow. Thanks.